Hello, everyone, and welcome back one more time, at least for now, for Verho, Curse of Faces is part 7. I didn't expect to be doing a part 7. I thought part 6 was my conclusion, and I certainly made it sound like it was, but we're coming back to this for a short little bit of time because of two reasons. Reason 1, at the end of part 6, I thought I had found the doorway that was accessed by lighting all the secret torches, which I had been doing throughout the entire game. Well, I got mistaken because of all the lights around the door I entered. I thought it was that. I thought the boss rush we did was that. But no, the boss rush was just an extra thing that opens after you defeat the final boss. Actually didn't involve the torches. So the torch door, I missed it. And I figured out where it is. But I very incorrectly stated at the end of part 6 that I found that torch door. I did not find that torch door, in fact. I got mixed up. Thank you very much, Psychic, for telling me that I mixed that up. And yeah, I found it, though. I figured it's a very nefarious. I understand why I missed it now. But we're going to go check that out. But in addition, and try to figure out what's in there. And then in addition to that, the game just got a New Game Plus update yesterday. Psychic was mentioning that he was going to roll that out, and he rolled it out just yesterday. So previously, if you beat the game, you just kind of, there you go, you're done. But you could, of course, start a new game and play a different way, because there's all sorts of different outcomes and conclusions for the different characters in this story, and there's different endings and stuff. So, like, there's definitely reasons to play multiple times, but previously, before yesterday, if you wanted to play a new game, you just had to make a new file. But now, you can actually continue from New Game Plus mode. So New Game Plus, I assume... Psychic, feel free to tell me what exactly New Game Plus mode does. I'm not going to be playing super long today, so it's not like I'm going to play all of New Game Plus as well, but we'll pop into it. We'll check out a chunk of it, see how things feel rebalanced. But New Game Plus has new weapons, spells, mini-bosses, and changed enemy trap plays. Wait, you added new mini-bosses and weapons and spells? Okay, so it's quite significant. It's not just you rolled the numbers higher for the enemies, done. You did a bit more than that. So you change enemy trap placement. So so in other words, what you're saying is you did a Dark Souls 2, where in Dark Souls 2, if you did New Game Plus in Dark Souls 2, some stuff would change. Not a ton, but enough to surprise you. Interesting. Very interesting. So you took some inspiration from Dark Souls 2. And let me ask you this. Dark Souls 2 only sprinkled it here and there, the changes. Would you say that you sprinkled more or less changes than Dark Souls 2 did in New Game Plus? You tried to do DS2, but better. So more changes. Because, yeah, we always thought that Dark Souls 2 was pretty cool, or how it had a New Game Plus, but we always thought to ourselves, that's really cool, those changes. I just wish there was more of them, because it's so uncommon that it doesn't justify playing New Game Plus just to see the changes in Dark Souls 2, because there's so few of them, and they're so spread out that you're playing New Game Plus to enjoy New Game Plus, and then there's also some additional stuff that changes, which is cool. But a New Game Plus that has more, that's it. Psychic, you might be attracting me into playing more, then. Today will be a short episode regardless, because I do have a howler to get to after I cover this. But we will pop into New Game Plus. We'll find the secret torch thing. We'll pop into New Game Plus. We'll play a little bit of that. So it's been like an hour. And then we'll switch over to our other review keys. But if I like what I see for the start of New Game Plus, and given what Psychic is saying, I might go ahead and continue Verho in parts later. So we'll see. We'll see. This might be an intermission part before I do full streams again. We'll see how it goes, because you intrigue me. You very much intrigue me. I do enjoy this game, so if you're saying there's enough differences to make New Game Plus interesting as a video series, I might consider it. I'm going to think about it. But before I begin, if you like the video, do think about giving a like, maybe subscribing if you'd like to do that, maybe coming over to Twitch if you'd like to do that, maybe lurking, talking, whatever you want to do. Think about hanging out with us. It's always nice to have people to talk to, or just the people to vibe with me. So think about coming by. We also have a pretty cool Discord server if you want to hang out there. There's a Ko-fi link if you want to help us directly monetize the content, and I very much appreciate if you might consider it, because it always helps out. Every little bit helps. We had a great month for January. I just realized it is February, and I need to change the top donation bar. Darn. That wonderfully wonderful donation bar, it has to be zeroed out again. But let's see what we can do for February. I hope we can... Actually, that's not true. We actually got a $100 donation thanks to Wolf Fox, just to the start of today. So actually, I can start the bar with $100. But yeah, thank you. But yeah, any support helps. Filling that bar helps immensely. We don't usually fill it. Let's try to fill it if you guys are up for it. But yeah, thank you very much if you help us, regardless if the bar fills or not. Thank you. And we also have a merch store as well if you want to check that out. And all the links are in the description. Check them out at your leisure. Yeah, I'll change the bar. Let me just do it right now. Give me a second. It'll only take a second. I always forget to change the bar at the start of each month. It's hard because, like, you spend 30 or so days not changing the bar, and then you gotta remember, oh, right, I gotta do something now. You know, it's like you spend so many days not having to worry about it, and then you have to change it. I really wish Streamlabs had an automation system for this. It's actually quite annoying to change it, but let me go ahead and in goal, set goal to that, put starting amount to that. Thank you again, Bullfox. Very kind of you. Bullfox basically does a monthly donation of pretty significant portion. He's very sweet like that. Thank you. We don't have a lot of regular donators, and he's like the main one. Though irregular donators are just as appreciated, but regular donators is just nice. It's just nice to have a regular donator. It's very appreciated. It is already February. Yep. There we go. So let's see. I think Round Valley will show you how good things change. Okay, Psychic Valley. Psychic, I will definitely go through Round Valley at the very least. But let's go ahead and load up my my save. You can play off stream as well, leave prizes for the viewers to find themselves. I could, but it depends on how I feel. Also, Psychic seemed pretty excited over the idea of me playing New Game Plus on stream. He just said that I'm the first one to cover New Game Plus on a video now. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, we're back here because the torch door exists in this location, and I thought I found it, as I expressed before, but I did not. I in fact lied to us. I lied to myself. I lied to all of you. I did not actually find the torch door. I am sorry. Oh, I forgot my buttons again. Alright. Hello. Did a little bit. Did just long enough since I last played that I forgot my buttons. Oh, level. Nice. You know, it's funny. If I use the other sword, I do more damage, but it's slower. But I don't know which one is actually technically better. I guess that one does kill them slightly faster. He had less animation. Okay. Oh, I'm almost out of potions, actually. Let me switch my consumables up. When I go to New Game Plus, do I lose anything? I searched to watch New Game. Honestly, I wasn't originally going to play New Game Plus for streams, but I might consider it. I do really enjoy this game. The thing is, Sarah, what you said about the idea of playing off stream, I was thinking about doing that anyways for New Game Plus, but if New Game Plus offers enough differences to tantalize the player, I don't see any reason not to stream it. If it's not just a complete rehash experience, then it's probably worth showing in a video. Also, holy shit. You know, here's the thing. I've been mostly using the stronger potions, so I kind of have quite a few of the weaker ones. I always hit barrels, and I took it very seriously to farm them a little bit. Not that much, actually. Just they kind of built up. I'm mostly using the stronger ones, so I ended up hoarding the other ones. Okay, so anyways, the secret torch portal. So that place right over there, I'll just throw a projectile. That place there, that's the boss rush building. That's where you go after beating the final boss, so you can do a boss rush and get some cool items. I don't remember what I actually got. Where did I get there? I think I got some unique... Oh, wait. Right. I was going to ask Psyking about this. Psyking. What's this do? This was our main... We got a bunch of, like, stat increase items, but the unique reward for being the boss rush was the Ring of the Fool, which, from what I understand, is useless. But I don't feel like we literally beat a boss rush and got this. It's got to do something. Who knows? I tried wearing it and doing a few things, and I couldn't see any difference. So I might want a hint. Though there is one thing I was thinking about. Okay, anyways, before we worry about that. So that right there boss rush portal. It's what I mistook for the torch. That's why I thought us unlocking all the secret torches. I thought that's opened that. Well, no. This portal... I think this portal is fake. It's up high. I don't think you can access it, though. I wonder if you can drop down to it. I think this portal is fake, though. I think it's just there for decoration. And then these portals here... Keep in mind, this is the way to the final boss here. That portal goes to final boss. These portals, well, the bridges are broken. So, the thing about these portals is I tried to get to one of them. And the bridge was broken. And I tested it, and it was indeed a broken bridge. But, well, I'll just show you guys. Play through all the New Game Plus with a ring on. It's not fake. It's portal one NPC can use to do their quest, though for the player, it's part of the scenery. Oh, okay, so basically it's a portal for an NPC to use as part of their quest, but you don't use it yourself as a player. It's just a thing that they use. Okay, that's cool. I'm excited. What about... Okay, so I have to wonder. Psychic, I'm going to ask you another question in a bit, but first I will reveal the secret I messed up on, because I will. Because I figured it out. But first, we gotta fight our way over there. 1 second. Oh, you were live. I do it. So why are they not? Sometimes it doesn't take when I attack from a distance. Ah, sneezes. Sneezes don't make attacking easier. All right, give me that one. All right. I kind of feel like using the dark sword is better because it like does less damage but attacks faster. So I kind of prefer it. But this does more damage to these guys. I don't know. Oh. I guess in this area I'll use this sword, but outside this area I think I'll stick to the other weapon. So anyways, these portals here. Well, let me take out some of the enemies so I can get over there safely. Oh, he's not dead. That's too bad. Okay, there we go. You're very delayed. Oh no! Hello, Cupid. Also, sorry for not muting while sneezing, but I was in the middle of attacking, so I couldn't. Oh yeah, you. Get out of here. Alright, now. There's an invisible enemy there. He pops in when you approach, but he also just kind of... He also just kind of exists anyways if you hit him where he is. Okay, so these two portals are locked off by bridges that are broken. And here's the thing. I came to this bridge, right? And I attacked the air. I was smart. I thought maybe a visible bridge. But there isn't one here. See that? There's nothing. But, after doing that, I assumed it was the same case for that bridge. I think you know where this is going. I didn't check that bridge, because I made an assumption. Oh, a large vector rest. Okay. Yeah, it tricked me because I checked one but not the other. Let's get up there so I can check that one. Have good eyesight because he said he's kind of blended with the environment. I had a feeling you might do that, so I stopped. There we go. That's a reflectability he uses, so I have to be careful. Let's see, where was this guy? Pretty sure there's just a guy here somewhere. How you guys doing, though? I think it's nice you're able to hit and invite enemies even when you don't know they're there. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I appreciate the enemy is invisible and not just intangible. Nice difference. Okay. There! Finally, I actually discovered one. Hey, why was that guy not taking as much damage as he should have? That was weird. So one thing I have to notice something, Psyking, tell me if this is the case. This weapon, it hits with melee and shoots a projectile, but it only does one or the other, right? You can't hit, like if I hit an enemy with melee, the projectile doesn't hit them and vice versa. But this weapon, if you aim it right, this weapon hits both melee and projectile. Like you can double up. If you hit an enemy in melee with this weapon, the projectile and the melee hit at the same time, which is part of the reason it's such a good weapon. But this weapon doesn't do that. This weapon has a projectile and has a melee, but only one can hit at a time. It's weird. It's something I've noticed. You have good time and save for both. I guess I'm just better at timing this one then. I have no trouble hitting with both with this. Oh, by the way, Psychic, is this a thing? Because I've been trying to figure out what this is, and I don't think I can pick it up. It's kind of there. Oh, Psychic, also, did you check? There was one point where I was going behind some buildings in this area. I don't think it's right here, but maybe it's close. There's a point where I was going behind buildings in an area, and I found a little texture that I got stuck in, and I couldn't escape it. You probably should fix that. It was in the last video, if you didn't catch it. It's part of its body. Okay. Oh, the rocks are just T-posing golems. I was wondering about that. I was wondering if they were just dead golems. I kind of figured they were. They are T-posing. Oh my gosh, they are I just realized they're T-posing. I just realized they are totally T-posing. I see it now. Wow, that's great. I think I fixed that in this patch. That's great. I think I found a total of 3 spots like that in the game when I was playing last time. When I was playing the last 2 parts. There we go. So anyways, this bridge. I never checked this bridge. So, hi, boss. So, I have an immediate question, Psychic. Can that portal be accessed? I don't think I can survive that drop. I might be able to do a little stupid wall hug to, like, shimmy across there, but I'm pretty sure the fall would still kill me. You can use it if you see IS. Oh, that's right. IS Secret also lets you see it. I forgot. Let me actually equip the IS Secret again. My setup is currently not IS Secret. Okay. IS Secrets. And put back on. I guess we'll just use the Elder Blade this slide too. Okay. But yeah. I should have. I don't know why I didn't IF Secret both of these, honestly. With some buggy, but there's nothing. I kind of figured that is just a decoration portal. Okay, that's good to know. Anyways, in here we go. Yeah, we're gonna go to the place. Who knows? Who knows what it is? Oh, article edge. It's your hidden graveyard. 20 lanterns will guide you. They did. I'm just surrounded by graves. Okay. Yeah, I briefly popped in here off stream, so I know the room a little bit. But what we have here is a gravestones, and each of them say a name. This one says Tommy Gun. This one says Squidward. These must be like Patreon, like big Patreon backers or something. Sawgun, Peepee and Cucky, Eldritch Ghosts, Imperator, Solid State. He had a great drive. Hinnier. And there you go. I assume special backer people. And right here, on this grave, Peepee Unkaki, we have wooden sword. But it's plus wooden sword. I want to remind everybody that I had a wooden sword. I got it from a training dummy in the town. It was bad. This one has the same description as it. It's also bad. Well, I guess it isn't actually. It's actually got pretty decent stats. 690 damage is not terrible. Let's now. Well, actually, now I think about it, is that bad? Well, yeah, it is. It actually isn't bad because Verho's sword, for instance, is weaker than it. It's not too bad. One of them is also begging me for weeks to have this one sword I placed next to his grave. Why would they beg you to add another wooden sword? What makes this so interesting? Maybe the wooden items upgrade during New Game Plus. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this wooden sword. Let's grab it. I have some plans for it. But let me just wield it. Can the blacksmith do it? I'm thinking that. But also, I'm realizing something. So, doing the torch puzzle, what it gave us, that giant overarching game torch puzzle, gave us a mysterious room of graves and this weapon. And that's it. That's all that's in here, as far as I can tell. I'll use the Eye of Secrets to make sure. Also, we're kind of locked in, but I think I can just escape with a Master Shard. Man, imagine if you didn't have any Master Shards, though. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll reload my save. Wow. But yeah, that seems to be it. But yeah, here's the thing I'm noting. So I did this giant torch puzzle, and my reward is a little backer grave room with a wooden sword that seems better than a normal wooden sword, but also kind of perplexingly useless at the same time. And then what was the reward for the boss rush? A useless ring. So I have a useless ring and a useless sword as my rewards for doing two very great tasks. What does this mean, right? Like, I did two very big tasks, one being a big old boss rush and the other just fight every secret torch. And my reward is two items that are technically both wood, by the way. The wooden sword and the ring. If we read the ring description, let me read it. We read it last time, but let me read it again. So the ring's description is simple. It's a plain wooden band worn smooth by many before you. Rings like these were often carved by children, imitating the lavish jewelry worn by nobles before the curse fell. Those who wear it hoping for power and protection soon discover they've embraced the true mark of a fool. It offers no apparent effect. So I have two useless wooden items. Equip the ring and the sword at the same time. I'm thinking so. Let's try that. I'll remove my... I guess I'll remove the Ring of Wisdom for now. Okay. I have the wooden sword and the wooden ring on. Yeah, I'm not really. Okay, let me, maybe only those items. Well, that's a little tricky. There's not really a way to, I guess I could just equip my other rings, but I have to go sort through my inventory for them again. I'm just gonna leave it like this for the moment. Let's try something. Yeah, I'm not sure either. But Psychic did make a reaction of... Psychic is doing some reactions. Keep in mind, Psychic's the dev, so anything he says is worth noting. This is the 8 people who worked together to solve the Verho ARPG. Oh, that's who the Graves are dedicated to. Right, because you mentioned there was an ARPG last time, I think. Very interesting. But yeah, he did do little eyes at you when you suggested the wood ring. Is there a wooden shield? There might be. Here, let me go back. Let me travel back. I have I didn't sell any of the equipment, so I have every equipment item in the game that I found. I might have missed some, but let's go back to the Nameless Village. Oh yeah, New Game Plus can be accessed for this big altar now. But before that, let's increase... I think I wanted to increase every stat to 60 because of achievements. If I remember. Oh, I should really increase my resistances. That would make me a little bit less weak on some things. Okay, so... Okay, firstly... Did I buy all your weapons?
Well, look...
Yeah, I did. Okay. Firstly, you guys were asking about... a wooden shield. And there is one, yes. I was pretty sure. So if we go here... Wooden shield. Wooden shield, wooden sword, wooden ring. There you go.
Welcome.
Okay, the wooden sword can be reforged. Now, this uses basic rev stones. I think... Here's the thing. I think I have no more pieces of Spectral Rev still left. But I do have normal Rev still. That means I can fully upgrade this. Let's do it. Let's upgrade this guy. All the way. Wait. Wait. Okay, weird thing. When I reforge the weapon, it stops saying plus wooden sword, but when I leave the forge menu, it goes back to normal. For a second there, I thought I upgraded into a non-plus version. No, it's fine, though. It still is upgrading. It's just... Right, I'm gonna keep upgrading this. Yeah, it doesn't say a plus over here on the left, but okay. Okay, I fully upgraded it. It does not appear to be any different. Wait. No, yeah, it seems to be... I mean, it's not bad. Actually, if you notice, the Elder Blade is 890 damage. It does have a projectile that adds more to it, but the Wooden Sword plus... The plus Wooden Sword has a 1,240 damage. I think it's actually pretty... Actually, for the charge time, too. That's not bad. I mean, it's just basic, but it's not bad. Compared to... Actually, look at this, look at this. My Frozen Blade at plus 10, 580. Sunblade, 560. Aspect Ruler hasn't been a full upgrade, but 858. Gale Crusher, 440. Bloodstone Blade, 570. Ancient Blade, 700. And the Wooden Sword, we go over here, is 1240. Like, this... These weapons up here are equivalent speed. They're actually a little... They're all the same speed, if not a little bit faster, but... This is actually quite powerful. Like, it's not magical, but it is actually fairly good damage. Let's compare it to the normal wooden... Well, I can't compare it as easily, but because I haven't upgraded it, but if we compare the normal wooden sword to it, the normal wooden sword is really bad, if I remember. Let me pull that guy out. It's here. There it is. So, the normal wooden sword starts at 113 damage with my current stats. If upgraded further, it'd probably get to 500 at most, I imagine. You notice it's scaling is much worse. Okay. So that is interesting. It's a good weapon. The question is, the biggest mystery here of what Psychic said was that one user was really excited. So one thing that Psychic said that I think is really interesting and we should analyze is he said that one of them was begging me for weeks to add this wooden sword. So why would one of the players be so eager to see a wooden sword added to the game? Why was this player eager for this weapon? This is actually a very good question. Because why would you get excited over... Like, it's higher damage, but why would you get excited over this? There's gotta be something to it. Something to get excited over.
Welcome, friend.
Either that or that guy really likes wooden swords. Something about the ARG, it has to relate to the ARG. The ARG has to relate to it in some way. I don't know why I'm collecting that. But yeah, okay, so I mean, I don't know what the ring does, I don't know what the sword does. I could switch out, I could just roll with the ring, I could just wear the ring for now, over the wisdom ring, I guess. That's fine, I could do that. So I'll just leave it perpetually on if that matters. Let's see, I've upgraded the weapon. What could I do? Who could I talk to? What could I do? Let me think. That's right, I have like 17 of those, okay. I feel like this is probably the time where I probably go to New Game Plus then. And look at that for a little bit, but the question is there anything left to do here before I go to New Game Plus cycle? Basically, I haven't figured out the mystery of this sword and this ring. Should I figure that out before going to New Game Plus? Maybe the wooden sword was a red herring with the ARG salvage got falsely stuck on, so striking at it as a reference. Oh, that actually sounds pretty fitting. Like, maybe they're like, the key is the wooden sword, it's such a useless item. The key is the wood. There's something to the wooden sword. The key is the wooden sword. It's gotta be because it's so useless, but it's also kind of a secret because you have to break the train dummy to get it. So there must be something to the wooden sword. And then he obsessed over it for a while. Psychic found it funny, and then added a wooden sword, a plus wooden sword into the game. That would make a lot of sense. An in-joke reference to somebody obsessing over a detail of the ARG that had nothing to do with the ARG. That's a pretty good troll. Okay, so you don't need to, I would say. Okay, he would say I don't need to. What he means by that is that whatever the purpose of these items are, I don't have to go to New Game Plus to figure it out. Wait. Wait a minute. When did you get murdered? When did Mr. Nice get murdered? When Mr. Knight that tells you about training? He taught you about... When did he get killed? What the heck? When did he die? He was not... We're train dummies. Wait, there's blood here. What happened? Result of... Because I destroyed the train dummies, he died? Oh. No, that would be... I thought it was... Because it was... Oh, wait. Wait. No, the knight's right here.
You defeated Ovarius. In truth, he was an obstacle I could not overcome. The fact that you were able to defeat him.
Wait, I thought this was the guy that was... Wait, who's the dead person?
Incredible. You've come a long way. I think you might just survive after all.
Oh, he gave me Spectre Rest. Oh, I didn't realize I was facing a quest.
Remember to train regularly and fight smart. Well, the dummies are waiting.
They are waiting, apparently. Goodness me. Wait. Yeah. It is. Wait, it is the same guy. Well, thank goodness that bug existed, so I could finish the quest and get an achievement. He's a Schrodinger's knight. No, actually, that really worked to my benefit because I apparently hadn't turned in something with him, and I just got an achievement. So that really worked to my benefit. That bug existed. Thank you, bug. But I'm still confused. What exactly got him killed? If it wasn't, like, obviously it wasn't me destroying the train dummies. I did it at the start of the game, and he was alive and well for most of it. So what got him killed? Well, half killed. I'm always good. I can always figure out the bugs. Wait, you know what it probably is? He had a quest turned in, so he didn't fully die properly. But what actually killed him? When did he die? What did he die to? Did he die to what I just did today? Did he die to me picking up the ring or the sword? Did he die to me doing the boss fight last time? What killed him? Psyche, actually, can you just go ahead and tell me what killed him? Because if I had just gone back to town at the right time, I would have figured it out anyways. What actually killed him here? What trigger did I... Where was the trigger I hit for that? If I had just gone back to town sooner, I probably would have figured it out. I was changing corpses last patch, so I think I made the corpses spawn even if he doesn't die. Wait! So... Is he supposed to be dead in my game or not? I'm really confused. Wait! No! Is this the corpse that would spawn? If I hadn't killed that sus guy over there? Let me guess. His death was tied to this guy. That I kind of killed. I killed this guy because he was sus, and it turns out that he was a murderer that would have killed people in town. So basically, I killed this guy way before he killed any of the NPCs in this village, because he would start killing them. But somehow, randomly, he has managed, this dead body here, managed to kill a clone of the knight. What the heck actually happened here? Why did this transpire? Wait, hold on! What other guys does that guy kill? What other guys did that guy kill? Let me see if they have corpses hanging around too. Just looking around. There's a bunch of hammers over there. He actually has a lot of cool stuff in the area you can explore. Because you're not allowed to jump on the snake, sadly. I don't know if he actually kills anybody besides that guy, but... I'm not seeing any other dead bodies. I don't know. That is interesting, though. There's a giant snake using an anvil. Yep. He's friendly. Oh, Psychic, this might amuse you. Last night, or 2 days ago, I raided another furry streamer, and they are a snake streamer, and they had a really cute 3D VTuber snake, and they're a feral snake. So I told them about this game. They might appreciate him. I actually already forgot their name. Gee, I have to look it up. The reason I told them about the game, what was funny is when I rated them, they were playing that one blacksmith simulator game. You know, the one where you can make weapons and customize them. I don't know what that game's called. They got a bit popular. The one where you're on the anvil and you're hammering away at swords and stuff, and you're shaping them and curving them and stuff. So literally he was a feral snake playing a blacksmith in the game, so I told him about this. Yeah, Blade Song. He was playing Blade Song, so I was like, this can't be more appropriate than what I know. Like, this can't be more appropriate to tell him about. Because he was literally doing this. Let me go look up what his name was. I think you can see your raid history, can't you? I met Dev IRL, one guy who looks like he could be the real blacksmith. Neat. A real effect. That's sweet. Some people have that look to them. Hardy. Yeah, can I look at my raid history? I don't... Well, I can look at my... history. 1 second. His name was... Snack Station. Yeah, Snack Station. Snack Starian. Snack Station. For those wondering, I'll just link him. There you go. Okay, so anyways, I like the little Scourger's corpse situation. It did distract me though. So Psyche said that it doesn't matter if I go to New Game Plus or not right now. I would. So Psyche, by you saying that, I think what I picked up from that is that this whole wooden sword, wooden ring thing. I assume I can solve this in this game mode, but in this one I assume I can figure out what it does without going to New Game Plus, but also it doesn't matter if I do. Jeez, I need to figure this out. What is it? What is it? What's the mystery here? Correct. Okay. I mean, I have access to all areas right now. When I hit New Game Plus, I'll only have access to start. So if we hit New Game Plus and then we solve it, it's like, oh, you just have to go here. I won't be able to go there for a while. So, I was correct and also kind of wrong. Oh. Maybe I need New Game Plus to solve it. Leave it for now. Okay. I'm just wondering if New Game Plus actually has something to do with it. Alright, let's hit New Game Plus. You'll keep your equipment, lose key items, and story progress, and the game will start in a more difficult version. Okay. Sounds good to me. Oh, I get to pick again? What? So I keep my progress, but I can change my map. Oh, that makes sense, actually. Well... I believe every mass choice is just a starting stat thing, which doesn't really matter for New Game Plus, except mass change story. So does... you told me that the Forgotten mass changes the story. I don't know if the others actually matter for that, beyond that. Let's do Forgotten. That seems the most significant one, from what I understand. I guess technically I could also pick one of the other masks to try to go for the other ending, but... Because there's technically 2 endings for most of the masks, and then there's one special one for Forgotten. Basically. I assume all the cutscenes are the same. As in the skippable cutscenes. We start with our fists, even though I do have everything. Alright, let's go ahead and quit my... So we're gonna roll with the... Okay, listen. I'm just gonna ask one question. One detail of a mission I'd like to know whether or not. Do I need the wooden shield to solve whatever this mystery is with these 2 items? I'm only asking this question Because I prefer keeping the Eye of Secrets on because I know there's a bunch of walls. I'm not going to remember where they all are. Not yet. That's an interesting answer. Okay. See, here's the thing. Another reason I'm thinking about playing through New Game Plus for you guys is that this mystery is interesting here. We clearly haven't solved something, and I might have to play for a while to solve that too. So I think... Well, first off, I think I'll put the windshield on. I think I can remember where most secrets are. Probably. Well, I don't know. I don't think I need to re-hunt down the torches. I don't see the reason why I'd have to do that again. But if I do have to do it again, I think I remember most of them are, so... Let me think. Sniffle, sniffle. Let's see. I'm gonna keep the wooden shield on. Call it paranoia. I'm not gonna really use this weapon setup, but I'm gonna have it in my inventory. But yeah, I mean, I know where all the torches are. They're here and there. I mean, like there's wow, does it not even have a hitbox until you? That's interesting. Okay. Well. I guess let me reload it. You know what? Heck. He said I don't need the wooden shield right now. I'll go ahead and put the eye secrets back on. Here, give me your... There you go. Okay. Interesting. Did it have a collision box before I triggered it? But yeah, I unfortunately kind of know where these are now. I know exactly where that... Wait, I just got... Light Hidden Lantern. Oh, I guess that wasn't an achievement before, because I just got it now. So here's an interesting idea. What if I just don't talk to anybody? Nah, I should probably still talk to people. I mean, it's New Game Plus with actual changes, so there might actually be value to it. Plus, technically, there's other story beats. I am going to try to get other... If I do play through New Game Plus, I'll try to get others... I'll try to get the other results for NPC quests, because there's usually 2.
Hey, you. What are you...
But I won't generally read their dialogue.
Tell them what...
Unless
I
something
see
changes.
you're unarmed.
I see you're unarmed! You're blind, then. And I can take another... So I could... Oh! But selling weapons will now be valuable, because I have duplicates I can get. So I can sell the duplicates. If I find duplicates, yeah. I'm sorry, 4,000 experience? My goodness. Actually, not too bad for the very first biter. I'm not having the Ring of Wisdom on, so I will be leveling slow right now, but it shouldn't matter too much. Voice act? Okay, Dirk. Dirk, did you manage to miss every single one of the other 6 episodes I did on this game? I guess so. So, the reason we're looking at New Game Plus, we're going to switch games in a little bit here. This is more like an intermission episode that's going to be shorter. But, I don't see any reason not to look around a little bit and see what this New Game Plus has to offer. Because apparently it does have new stuff, so... And apparently I will see some new stuff right off the bat here. So, yeah, let's see. I noticed the biters are much stronger. Like, the non-injured ones, that is. They are actually holding up to attacks a little bit, so good for them. What if you have to use the wooden sword to kill things? Oh, heck of it. I mean, to be fair, the damage is good. With after the upgrades I did. Sure. Let's... Okay. Let's try that. What? Oh, hi! Hi, buddy. How you doing? Aren't you normally in the sewers? Okay. Oh, wow! Okay, then. Alright, gotcha. Okay. That'll hurt a little bit. I see. I'll get some high ground with him, then. I always make fun of those guys, but I wasn't expecting to get overwhelmed. It's my one shot. I wasn't expecting one shot, though, my one. That is like, I'm pretty sure that is the mini-boss in the sewers. Like, I think he's just here. Fair surprise. Fair surprise. Oh, right, I forgot to grab that. That's fine. Wait. Sierra, I just saw what you said. Let me check side. No, that's not the case. I got hurt earlier. I'm on a ride. Oh. They're giving me a ride. That's nice of them. Well, it's not a one hit. That is quite a lot of damage, though. Let me do some investigating. Hey, injured buyer, hit me. See, just a teeny little tick of damage. Now let me Sky, let him hit me again. Come on. Come on. No, the ring doesn't increase damage. The damage I'm taking is just because Duque Plus. Also, a reminder. I really didn't increase my health that much throughout the entire gameplay. A little reminder. You know the one thing I don't like about equipping the Ring of the Fool right now? I'd still rather have the experience ring on, but if the Ring of the Fool does something, I'd like to leave it on. But I don't know when I need it, so I don't know if leaving it on is what I need to do, or... Yeah. But yeah, that Jawler guy, I can deal with him. I just need to, his shockwave is dodgeable, but I did jump wrong. Also, he is big, so the shockwave's big, too. But yeah, it looks like everything hits like a truck right now. You're a thief? Okay. By the way, I just want to say that I absolutely hate that, was it Sirio? Yeah, it was Sirio. I absolutely hate that Sirio said that, what if you need to use the wooden sword to kill things, because if the enemies are super strong, then I really want to use this projectile, but you suggested the in a melee range. Huh. I'm just seeing if his damage changed because I've hit a few things. No. Here's the problem. Until I solve the mystery, I'm basically making myself weaker. That's really the problem here. Because I'm equipping useless crap until I figure it out what they do. I mean, the sword's not useless, but definitely more dangerous. So I'm going into a harder game mode while making myself weaker, to put it in very distinct terms.
Entering the... How won't... Not that you'd be in... There's a right and still breathing? Maybe it was a mistake telling you about the cave's dangers.
So I noticed that he started talking before I activated the text prompt, and then when I activated the text prompt... Stick to law, brewery, to mold it's ouster up, Mrs. Abdicate, tail a little, is needy, nearby, oh boy, frozen to tech, Kim Victios, Ted, Gestress stroke, negest. That's what it is, some cipher. Still breathing? I guess. Are you?
Oh, don't give me that look.
I think I broke the dialogue by, like, tricking him too quickly. I don't know how I did that. But I noticed he was talking when I wasn't in the dialogue prompt, and then that happened. I'm finding all the weird things today. I don't know how I did that.
Hey, you.
Maybe because I advanced the dialogue too quickly.
Still here? Fine. At the... Oh.
I sort of have this choice. I could either use the wooden sword, or I could just go, nah. I mean, like, I have it if I need it for something, but... You know, I haven't... I just realized there's very few dark areas in this game. It's just at the start. So, let's see. Oh, I actually do have light equipped. I left it on. Okay. I'm slipping down a ledge and thus my attacks are missing. That's rude. A little hard to hit them. I expect these bats to do a lot of damage too, by the way. No way in— oh god, he has a lot of health. I mean, he's probably resistant what I'm using, but even so. These guys are a load of experience. That was over 20k just for that guy. Wow. You're still faster with the poison strat the first time. Yeah, if only I had a projectile spitting sword that actually gave poison or burning, that'd be pretty good. I mean, again, they resist what I was using, so that factors quite a bit. Sorry, what? Piece of spectral ref still. Wait a minute. So that wasn't there before. That is a plus 10 upgrade item. That was definitely not there before. Huh. So there's a change of items right there. Actually, very good to... I wasn't expecting to get one so quickly. Very nice. Ah! Oh, okay, that's fine. I actually am worried about damage now, again. Wasn't there an item up here originally? On this rebel path? Pretty sure there was. This would be a great spot to put something new. I just realized. This room is full of bats, but this would be a great spot to put something new that just surprises you. The bats do, like, move when you hit them. Yeah, I'm actually... So, in this room previously, there's just a ton of bats on the side and nothing in this room. Otherwise, like, there's nothing on the ground. There might be something on the ground. There might be something bad down here. In New Game Plus. I'm suspicious. Got the squeaky guy. Okay. Guess not. Also interesting, look at this. Turns out you can stack light. Did not know this. Well, I'm now wondering what your traps are for New Game Plus, so... Yeah, you can stack light. That's neat. Oh, what? What? Okay. Hold that thought. There's just a guy... Oh, look at this. Oh, look at the lighting on this ladder. Interesting. I've broken the lighting engine. Unfortunately, I still know how to shoot down. I don't trust anything anymore. I mean, the guy in the swamp, he's very killable, but considering I can apparently get very much one-shot, I'm being a little more cautious than normal. Okay, there's one more ladder here, I think. Maybe that's just those... No, that's it. I really don't understand where I need to use a wooden sword, actually. I do understand these guys aren't supposed to be here. I also remember these guys are quite dangerous. They attack quickly. If they decide to attack immediately, that's very dangerous. I think they usually jump first. Wah, okay. Okay. I'm just expecting things to two-shot me unless I otherwise don't. At least for the moment. Wow, the light going away just made everything really dark feeling all of a sudden. But yeah, New Game Plus, having new things, that's pretty cool. That's the way to the, Oh, right, there's an achievement for not accessing the village the normal way. There's an achievement for taking that path, so... Yeah, I remember that. I remember there's something around here. Wasn't there? Yeah, I just revealed it. It goes over here. Actually, I did reveal something. Where was it? What did I reveal? I heard the sound. I don't remember where this. I don't remember where the secret here is. I think I just confused myself. The floor above. Oh wait, what? Oh, was it up here? Plus leech. Plus leech. Interesting. Here's leech. Here's plus leech. The damage is threefold. The cast time is longer by 0.3 seconds. And the speed is increased by 0.2. The int requirement has increased as well. Interesting. As well as the mana cost is the same. So upgrade spells. Interesting. Also, check the floor above. Alright, it's like over here. Plus, yeah, so there's that. What did I actually reveal, though? I'm still kind of confused with myself. Maybe... What was it that I... Well, there's a wall... Here's the problem. There isn't a fake wall. There's a destroyed wall, fake wall, because I already eliminated it. But I don't remember where it is. I don't remember where it is. Oh, that's a bit of a fall. That's okay. I actually revealed a wall, but I forgot where it was. It may have been right here, but I don't think so. Could leave and come back to the wall reappears, but then all the enemies went too. That's a big deal. Well, I noticed that I revealed the wall when I was kind of like hanging out. I was hanging out like here, and I like revealed the wall while facing this way, which kind of perplexed me a little bit. I have no idea what that actually revealed. Maybe it revealed something on the other side of the area. I don't know. Maybe it revealed something around the side here, because I'm pretty sure this light doesn't actually care about walls. Yeah, I know, right, Chris? I was like, it always worries me a little bit, too. I don't know, Psychic, I'm missing whatever the item is, right? Whatever that was. I'm just missing it, I think. I could get killing blows with a wooden sword, maybe that matters.
I haven't seen Namir since. No, sorry. Each of us, they're used to, but you've likely, I'll tell you, sorry, be careful here.
Why did I raise my sword?
That's enough.
Okay, bye. What did I reveal? Seriously. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! That was a much further lunge than I expected him to go. Alright, I'm fine. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, is that an item? I thought that was a bat. What is an item? Never mind. Alright, anyways, let's see here. Okay. Nah, I planned this time. Oh, I fly off a ledge. That's not technically part of the plan. I just forgot that you lunge forward with the sword. Whoops. That's okay. I'm good. So you need to press back on this little platform. After every strike. Now the hard part. If this wooden sword actually matters, I gotta melee him. I was hoping it would actually get closer, but, If I stand over here, I'll figure it out. I think I've hit his range limit. Well, if I wait for him to do the lunge, I could probably run up to him. Yeah. Yeah? There! If the wooden sword needs credit for powerful enemies, there you go. I don't know what the wooden sword needs, but there you go. More coins per kill? I really don't know. If it has some special properties, it's not telling about it. Still confused what I missed here. I'm pretty sure that the secret wasn't a path up. I'm pretty sure the path up was always visible. I'm pretty sure the secret was right here. But all we found here was 3 barrels. Oh, there used to be something here, wasn't there? In New Game not New Game Plus, in first game. In first game there was something here. Right. This is New Game Plus. It has new items, but that doesn't necessarily mean I'll always find stuff in spaces. The dev said some sort had a passive effect. Well, I can't figure out what it is. Unless maybe, I don't know. Maybe it gives more XP? Oh yeah, some stuff is just missing. Like, for instance, there was a poison rune in this water, and it was very dangerous to fish out. It's not here. So New Game Plus does remove some things. Not everything has a duplicate, I guess. Okay, there's 2 poison guys. I'm gonna test something. $15,000 experience. Remember that number. $15,000 experience. Okay, nope. Wooden Sword's passive effect has nothing to do with experience gain. This is not worth grabbing. Trees are kind of janky in this game, so it's actually kind of risky to jump on that. Poison Lake. So I'm gonna beat the lake area, and then we're gonna switch to Howlers today. That's how it's working, for those wondering. Just like you were saying. Sword does, okay, so things I know. The wooden sword does not have a passive effect of me taking more damage. The wooden sword does not have a passive effect of giving more experience. I think the dev may have left. I'm not sure. Either that or he's just chuckling quietly to himself. Either or. It is a mystery. And I'm not sure I'm going to solve it right now. To be honest with you. Oh, he had to go? Okay, that's fine. Another... Oh, piece of ref still. It's very interesting to see these extra awards. You know, my mind's blurring a blink. I don't remember where this goes. Oh, hello. Boarding longsword +9? Oh, this just goes back here, right? Oh, a plus brain. Oh, so it's an, a long steel sword found the ancient... I was gonna say, wasn't this a lava fortress area? Yeah, this was for the lava fortress. This is from the place with the, guys that like to be on the ceiling and throw fireballs. So it's a plus version of that. This is interesting. So these plus versions, I guess we'll see them now and then. Wait, does that mean... No, it wouldn't be in the same place, though. I was gonna say, what if I threw myself into the dark evil area that hurts you? Where I got the Elder Blade and get a plus Elder Blade? No, the plus Elder Blade will be somewhere else, if it exists. Because... this was in the... Like I said, this was in the Ancient Fortress. This is nowhere near where it originally was. So, the Elder Sword, the Elder Blade, is probably in some really weird place now. Probably a completely different area. I could still pop into that place to see what's there, but... yeah, you treat the training on New Game Plus while you get a +1 sword. See, that's the weird thing, because... Again, I don't think so. I'm still just racking my brain over this because, again, guys, we did that giant torch puzzle. Our reward was the plus wooden sword. There's got to be more to that, right? There's got to be more of a reward than that. To doing, like, we put so much effort into that. What? That can't be the only. It can't just be here's a better sword, wooden sword. Anyways, bye. There's got to be something else to it, especially considering Psy King was indicating that there is more. Yeah, there's got to be more going on. I didn't spend hours on the torch puzzle overarchingly through multiple parts just to get a wooden sword that is slightly better than a normal wooden sword. That can't be the end of it. That just doesn't make sense. Anyways, if I go through that doorway, I actually lose an achievement. Because there's an achievement going the back way, so I will be doing the back way. But before that, I'm going to die. Probably. Maximum light! Okay. Hi. That guy will absolutely wreck me. If I let him. I'm over here. Whoa! He went right to the doorway. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I'll continue to kill things with a wooden sword, basically doing killing blows. That seems to be the best strategy right now. Because trying to fight only with this sword is a bad idea. But if this sword needs to kill enemies or something, which I don't know if it does or not, this is just a random assumption, I can do that. Like, I can do that with... I can just soften things up with this weapon. Though I will not be killing these guys with a wooden sword. Well, I can kill one of them. Let's be careful here. Yeah, I guess that guy doesn't feel like moving. Oh, whoops. I guess that was too far a fall. Either that or I got hit by one of those. I don't think I did, though. It's okay. I hit a save point. I know what I'm doing, so I hit a save point before even going in there. A little curious about something. Okay, yeah, he was a proper mini-boss. He only shows up once. Okay. They are reasonably durable. They do have a lot of XP, though. So to be fair... Man, I have half of mine, though, to just take the wooden sword off, take the wooden ring off, put the EXP ring back on, and just not worry about this stuff. I don't like... I gotta say, I don't mind solving mysteries. I do mind solving a mystery when it means I'm weaker while I'm trying to solve it. That, I'm not a big fan of that. So I kind of feel like maybe I'll just shelve the mystery solving for now. Unless I could... The only problem with that is if the mystery solving involves, like, I need to interact with a specific thing that only happens once. A certain way, or I will miss my chance, you know, like a missing opportunity thing. That could happen. Yeah, just assume that everything's gonna kill me pretty much instantly. Okay. But yeah, I don't mind solving a mystery, but if I'm like making myself weaker the entire time while also playing like I've gone into a harder difficulty while trying to while making myself weak. It's a bad combination is what I'm trying to say. Making yourself weaker while also trying to solve a mystery. Like, well, make yourself weaker to solve a mystery while also playing a harder game mode. I don't know, that makes the hard game mode extra hard, so. Stop hiding. I think he died. Oh, he's not dead. There he is. I just realized something. There was something perplexing about this ladder at the very first part I played this game. Remember what it was? Ah, darkness. That kind of made me confused for a second. I almost fell off the ledge. Again. Let's see if I'm right. Nope, still didn't do it. So the very first time we played part 1, this ladder actually broke. But then after I played part 2, it actually wasn't broken anymore. So the ladder broke like forced you to stay down the pit, basically. But then they've changed it so you don't get stuck in the pit. There's probably a New Game Plus Plus, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. The Ring of the Fool. I kind of want to put my other ring back on. Like, I kind of feel like when the Ring of the Fool is needed, there'll be a clue. Something that tells me I should put it on. Right? Because otherwise I'm just wearing the dumb thing the whole time and wasting my slot. Which doesn't seem very productive. Actually, now I think about it, I think I'll leave the wooden sword on, because it's not bad. Perhaps. Depends on how cryptic you want to be. Psyking is definitely one of those developers that will only give you the briefest of hints. Now, I understand why he's being cagey, though. New Game Plus. He added New Game Plus just yesterday, and he added, the torch puzzle was added later into the game, so it's not super old either. I realize I really should switch up things here a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Where is it? Well, I mean, I could use you. But you don't actually have a projectile. Let's see. Where's the, Huh. Oh, there, Sunblade? Which one, where's the giant weapon? Maybe it was, though. Was it the Moonblade? Maybe it was. I don't think it was. No, it was the Moonblade. Never mind, I'm mixing my weapons up. Okay. Sorry, I kind of need this for what I'm about to do. Like, pretty sure I need it. Pretty sure I need it. Alright, let's go ahead and fight a big boss. Oh wow, that is a lot of damage to him. He's very dark. Two of his attacks are not an issue if I just stay really far away. That one, though. Oh, boy. Alright, wooden sword. I guess I'll use you for this. Finish you blow. Oh, God. Oh, that could have... Oh, wait. I don't have the wooden sword equipped. Right. Okay. Well, you know what? Screw it. Wow, he's not a problem with this weapon, at least. That was actually an easier fight than last time. I'm sure he would have one-shotted me, but... he didn't give me a reward. He normally gives you a very special item, but I guess I already have it, so he's just like, cool, you beat me, now screw off. Yeah, I'm not going to give you anything. Alright then. Well, I did it for the experience, I guess. Maybe I should consider joining their Discord. Wait, do I have any of these left? I think I used every single one. Yeah, I don't have any excess ones. Okay. Oh, I broke the potion hut again. I have 232, I guess. Which does break the hut a little bit. Just realized that. If I joined the Verho Discord, maybe I could figure out what people are saying about the Fool's Ring and stuff. Is what I was saying. But that's all for now. So do we continue New Game Plus? You know what I'll do? I'll give it one more go. I'll give it like one more. I'll give it a full. I'll give Verho. I'll do a Verho Part 8 New Game Plus. We'll give it a full stream to see where it goes a bit. And if where it goes is very interesting, we'll keep playing it. So we have noticed some differences here. New weapons, new upgraded spell. We did see a change in the enemy variety. It wasn't too dramatic a change, honestly. It was, we got these jumpy guys here, and we had the mini-boss show up right at the beginning of the lake. Which, that's cool. But I do want to point out that mini-boss is just reused, and so are these jumpy guys. So it's more like the enemies are remixed, not so much that there's something new. So we haven't actually seen anything new in New Game Plus. We've seen remixed enemy positions, we've seen upgraded spells, we've seen upgraded weapons, we've seen some new item placements, but I actually haven't seen anything new. Like, truly new. But I do think that maybe what we saw here was just a little, like a little entry taste, because we just started a new game. Game was giving you a little taste of things, so let's give it. I think we'll give New Game Plus a full episode to show us what it can do. I think that's fair. Psychic instead of the changelog, there's something for those who played New Game Plus 5. My goodness, I just want to see New Game Plus, not that. It's probably just something like it's probably just some extra little thing in New Game Plus 5 where the game acknowledges the fact that you got to New Game Plus 5 and like, wow, you're kind of crazy, aren't you? Anyways, have this. It's probably just like one thing. I'm guessing the New Game Plus will show us basically everything that the game has to offer new. And then New Game Plus 2, 3, 4 are probably all identical, they just are stronger enemies. And then New Game Plus 5 adds a little Easter egg in case you actually decide to play that much. Like, one of those Easter eggs where the developer's like, maybe you should stop playing. You're good now. Here's an Easter egg. Please stop. Anyways, next, yeah, we'll do a part 8 of this and see what the game can do. So far, I like the remixes so far, but we haven't seen anything particularly new. One thing I have to say, Psychic pointed out that Dark Souls 2 was an inspiration for his New Game Plus here. Well, Dark Souls 2, he said himself that he wanted to do Dark Souls 2, but with more going on. So basically, he wanted to do like Dark Souls 2 New Game Plus, but make it better. That's notable to me because Dark Souls 2 it not only remixed enemy positions, but it also changed some stuff too. Like, it had new events. It had new things happening here and there. Like, what, I remember a big dragon skeleton in a big hallway, and initially it does nothing, but then on another cycle, all of a sudden it comes to life and throws itself at you as a one-shot. And then, of course, there's the Duke's dear Freya, the spider. You fight her at the end of area, but in New Game Plus, when you're passing a giant pit that had nothing in it before, she pops up early and attacks you early and stuff like that. So Dark Souls 2 had new events for its New Game Plus. The problem is Dark Souls 2 didn't do enough of that, so Psyche is basically saying, I'm going to do more than Dark Souls 2's New Game Plus did, which would indicate that Psyche is intending to do new events, because Dark Souls 2 get new events. So ergo, if Psyche wants to do Dark Souls 2 New Game Plus but better, then Psyche has to do new events. Not just remixed events, not just enemy placement changes, but new things happening. New enemies, new events, etc. So I'm gonna give New Game Plus an additional part later, and we're gonna see what it can do. And if that new part, if we do a full part 8 on New Game Plus, and we find ourselves going, that was pretty interesting, then we'll do a part 9. But if we find ourselves going, that was mildly interesting, but not enough to keep playing, we'll stop at part 8. So basically, we'll give New Game Plus a proper trial run on a part 8. And if it's fun, we'll keep going, and if it feels a little samey, we will stop. It really all depends on how much changes. So I think that's a fair way of doing it. So yes, Nomadic, I chose the Forgotten Mask, so that will change the ending for this run quite dramatically, apparently. Because we are the old man that, yeah. So that, I don't know how that changes the end game, but it probably changes it quite a bit. Anyways, no, that was a briefer part 7 of Verho Curse of Faces. Finally wrapping up the actual Torch Puzzle reward room, because I missed it last time, and showing a little bit of New Game Plus. It's intriguing. I appreciate the extra effort, regardless of how much he actually put into the New Game Plus. It's definitely harder. Definitely gives you more challenge, and I do appreciate the remixing. We'll see how far it goes in a part 8. But even if I play part 8 and I decide that it's not different enough to continue a stream playthrough, I still appreciate the New Game Plus either way, because it's just nice to be able to replay an interesting game. It's a good game, so being able to replay it, regardless of how many changes there are, as long as there are enough to justify a playthrough, that's fun just on an individual level. May not be fun for a video recording. Again, for a video, we need to have stuff be different enough to stay interesting for an audience. But as you played it personally, I'd say that a New Game Plus is almost always a nice function if you just enjoy the game and want to play more of it. But yeah, that's part 7. We'll come back to this for a full part, I don't know, 2 weeks or something. It's a lower priority thing, but we will come back to this fairly soon, and give it a trial run, see what New Game Plus really can offer us. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little follow-up to the end of last part, and I guess we'll do one more, or perhaps more, parts in the future.